you guys are teleported away into a flash of big light where you end up in a very dark room. Well, not necessarily dark because when you look up, you notice there is a big hole that leads to the outside with a large sun ray leading in. As you look around, you can see scrapes and scratches all around, but no one to your immediate eyesight. Take it from here. You've just teleported.
No, no, no. No, we have to go back. Darren, take us back.
Back? What do you mean back? Why
We
would we go back?
he was there. He was. I saw him right before we left. Please, we have to go back right now. Why did you take us away?
We were surrounded.
He Master
Who?
Aetherwolf was there. Right before we left, I saw him.
But that doesn't make sense. You're sure?
I'm positive. He was. No, we have to go back right now.
I have no way to get us back there.
And why would we go back, Basil? There were Merrowfolk everywhere.
Don't care about them. Aetherwolf, my master was there. The one I've been searching for months. And Basil just starts pacing back and forth and staring off in the easterly direction. We have to go
Basil,
now.
are you? It could have been any number of things. Why would Aethelwolf be in the very place that the people who s- admitted to killing him were? They said they hadn't seen him, so for him to just, what, appear in the exact same area?
I don't
Come,
I don't know. All I know is that right before we vanished and appeared here, there was a man, Dragonborn, walked down, removed his helmet, and he was there. It was him.
we all, to some degree, can change our appearance with magic. It could have been just that.
You think I don't know my own master when I see him? The man who raised me from infancy.
I have no way to get us back there. We have left our cart and any type of transportation at the gate.
I I'll go by foot. I don't care. I have to go back there.
If this Aetherwolf was there and he was with them and not a prisoner, does that not imply that he may be involved?
My worry is it's not the one too that he's involved with, but if he was standing there with a bunch of Merrowfolk, what is he doing with such disgusting creatures?
And they were in the process of surrounding us. How do you know that this Aetherwolf isn't behind the troubles that you seem to be dealing with?
Oh yes, sure. He blew up his own ship and stranded himself somewhere and lost the very thing that he was destined to. No, you do not know him. He would not have done any of that. I admit it is peculiar, the situation that we just left. But I think you are all getting ahead of yourselves and assuming things that are not true.
I would agree with you. We just simply lack the information, and that is frustrating that you saw him at the last second. If we would have known, perhaps we would have tried to stay, but we just didn't know. But Eric, as we were deciding what to do, you said he sees us. Who are you referring to?
Kinda just remains quiet for a bit of time. Just kind of shifting his staff, kind of scratching his mask.
It's a simple question, Eric. Who did you see? And who saw us?
Well, I suppose there's no help. Ah, I guess we're all involved now.
Involved in what exactly?
Yeah, Holo grabs his robes and tugs him down to her level. Yes. What is it exactly did you hire us for?
I assure you, I hired you as nothing more but escorts. That being said, we have potentially gained the attention of quite a menace.
Who?
I don't know their true name. We refer to him only as Leviathan.
So you weren't referring to Aethelwolf then? You did not know Aethelwolf was there?
No. In fact, I wasn't even sure Leviathan was there until we arrived. Basil, unfortunately, it seems our goals have aligned. With that said, we cannot go straight back there. Not yet.
Of course we can. Yes, we have to go back.
That Aethelwolf is not your Aethelwolf. And if we were to go back there, you would simply meet his same fate.
How could you possibly know that? He was there. It was him.
Yes, it was him in body, but not him in mind. It's not unseen before. You've all experienced it back at Woodhurst.
But that had to do with the originum and this and how are they connected? Are you saying that this originum is used elsewhere by this Leviathan?
This originum. What makes you think it's what's controlling people? That seems to be a conclusion you've made on your own, which, given you don't know everything, I can understand how you would come to that conclusion. First things first, allow me to put everything on the table and be forthright and honest with all of you. Okay? Kind of reaches for the stone masks and takes it off. And what you see is this: a tall man, jet black wings, long flowing slicked back hair, with a gentle smile. Four large black wings spread out far and wide.
What are you?
What I am is complicated. I believe to mortals, I would be referred to as an angel, or was an angel. To my folk, I would have been called a solar, or was a solar. My task is simple. I travel to forge the weapon to kill the Leviathan. I thought I had more time. I didn't think anyone else would be involved. No one I knew, at least. But it clear I was wrong on both cases. So now that the mask is off, I am more capable of answering questions. Please. I'm sure you all have many.
Start with Aethelwolf.
Yes. What exactly is controlling him? This Leviathan, and how?
I don't know what the Leviathan looks like. I do know that it is particularly well adapted for the enslavement of minds. It would seem somewhere along your separation from Aethelwolf, he was captured and enslaved.
How exactly does he achieve this mind manipulation? You said you knew more about Woodhurst.
It was the water, right? They drank the water and they were influenced by others, but I didn't think they were in thrall of something specific. Is that what you mean, Eric?
Indeed. His methods are a mystery to me, though. From what I've heard, he is quite capable at charming and enslavement. Enchantments are his game. And his ambition.
Well, he sounds like a powerful fellow, but I don't think I care. But Basil, I care that you find your master.
Yes, exactly how does any of this change the fact that we should go straight back and free him?
Because you can't. If you do that, you would simply be enslaved. The only thing that can kill the Leviathan is the weapon that is to be crafted.
I can't just leave him.
And you aren't. You're just getting the necessary tools. What will you do if you go there now? Try to speak to his better senses, remind him of the past. Something like that could work in Woodhurst, far from his influence. But there, you saw the town, you all saw everything. They are particularly controlled. We could say it's safe to say that whole city is his lair at this point.
Did notice most were in discomfort or under duress, sweating profusely. I thought it was just the sun. But is that a symptom? They're
It's the way
like
it would
that.
seem.
Then they all were. They were all like that.
Fine, we don't try to convince him there. We sneak in and steal him away and get him away from the influence, and then break it just like we did with Master Uhtred.
Wait,
Sneak in.
Basil, you drank that creel, right?
Yes. I'm fine. I don't feel any influence or any such thing.
But if it's as Eric says,
Basil may
I'm
prove to be different. He does have his friend to offer him some protection, I would imagine. My question is, this Leviathan, are they like you? Something else? You said that they saw us. How exactly did they see us? And how did you know that they did?
He saw us because he can see through the eyes of those he controls. Is that a fair enough answer for you?
So he has to use their own senses. He can't just see people within his area or his domain.
Perhaps. It's hard to say for sure. But at the very least, he sees what they see.
And what exactly is he?
An enemy of the gods.
Anything else? That's rather vague.
Unfortunately, it's beyond my knowledge as well. I know he's their direct enemy. I know he believes himself to be something above them. And I know that he's ancient. But beyond that, I don't know.
Intriguing.
so why do you help then? Are you a servant of the gods?
He kind of looks a bit more somber at that statement and says, "It is a part of my atonement."
You're an outcast.
Yes. I broke divine law and so forth to atone for it. I am to craft this weapon.
And this divine law that you broke, what was it?
Oops. I became too involved with mortals at one point in my life.
Interesting. Well, it seems we have quite the situation to deal with. And I think at this
So
time, he'll actually, because he's been absorbed in the conversation, he'll actually start to like look around, kind of realizing that like, none of the sisters have come out. So how does it look around the area?
You mean perception check?
Must
If
be
there's a lull
wisdom.
in the conversation, Holo does want to cast Detect Thoughts on Basil to see if there's any influence in him.
Jesus.
Yeah, go ahead. If
And,
you want to shoot the spell slot.
and yeah, I will. And Holo will go up to Basil and say, Basil, I felt a presence in the man at Woodhurst who we killed. I thought I felt this influence in out of character. I can't remember any of your family members all of a sudden. Who is the Dragonborn at Woodhurst?
Uhtred.
I felt in Uhtred's mind a presence that disappeared. If you drank the water, you could be an unwilling spy around us. Please let me check your mind.
You have to, but I don't care about any of that. There, he was right there. I could have reached out and just. We left him. We left him behind.
I know, Basil, we did. And if what Eric says is true, he would have killed us. Not of his own volition, but this Leviathan monster, I don't know.
Also said if we get him far enough away from this Leviathan's influence, we can break it. Just like we did with Master Uhtred. We can just leave him there.
Basil, first things first, let me say I'm sorry. That said, beyond the desert, in Woodhurst, we were encountering his thrall. We don't know how far his reach is. We don't necessarily even know who's under his influence. I understand wishing to retrieve him immediately, but I implore you.
At this, Basil kind of just wheels on Eric a bit. Says, understand? You're sorry? It's your fault we're in this mess. You're the one who told Darwin to get us out of there. You're the one who put us in the middle of all this to begin with. Damn you, Eric!
He kind of pauses for a moment and says, yes, I'm sorry. I didn't expect you all to be affected in this matter. But it doesn't change what the situation is. Your master is enslaved, and we need the Leviathan Slayer to free him. Is that much clear?
Regardless of this weapon that he speaks of, at the very least, Basil, we need to find a place where we can find transportation. We can't simply walk there, sneak in, get him out, and then walk away. I have this amulet. It was a one-time use. Regrettably, it had to be used now, but I have no way of getting us out of there quickly again.
Suhara, tell us, how do we get to your base, and are there airships there? I will check Basil over while you explain. And Holo will put her hands on Basil's cheeks and cast her spell, and she'll look basically through his eyes as deep into his soul as she can to see if there's an influence in there.
Is Suhara even with us?
She is.
Oh, okay.
Uh, Pinpointing her exact location might be tough, but I know the general area. It's closer to the center of the desert. She's investigating where the winds are strongest. And amongst your going over, you don't find any influence. You find remnants of something that had attempted to, I don't say it. You feel like it was there, but it didn't take hold.
You tried, Basil. I'm assuming this Leviathan or something tried to get a hold of your mind, but they failed. Which is a bit scary that something attacked you without us knowing. Oh, we'll take our hands off your face and take a couple steps back.
Still fuming, looking at his face. The words you say hardly even. Your teeth. Kind of like falls to his knees. Feet. Left him. Left him there.
At that, Eric does kind of just look away shamefully.
You had no choice in the matter, Basil. If you wish to blame someone, you could blame Eric. But at the end of the day, I was the one who enacted the medallion's magic. You may blame me all you like.
I disagree. We had to get out of there. If we were captured, based on this information, we would have been killed. But it doesn't mean we're giving up. That said, Eric, we did not sign up for a suicide mission. What are the odds of us actually being able to kill Leviathan? Although there's not an us in this, you just want the weapon crafted. Will you be the
Yes,
one to wield it?
I, in a way, again, the task for you all has not changed, if willing. I will not ask you to fight the Leviathan. I will only ask you to transport me to where I'm going.
I think we are well past these half-truths, cryptic sayings. Give us all of the information. Everything you know, everything we are destined to do now that we are under your employ and caught in the middle of all of this.
There is no
You,
destiny here, merely choice. It is our choice.
regardless, he has been lying to us from the beginning. It is time for all of the truth to come out.
I agree with him there, Eric. What exactly are you doing here?
Well,
What
let's
methods will
see.
you use to construct this weapon? What methods you'll use to use the weapon against this Leviathan? And where does our employ end?
The employ ends at the creation of the weapon. For that, there are two more things I need. One, we are already en route to. At the City of Brilliance, there is an object, how do I explain it? Thou, you would understand this probably better than anyone, given what you've been reading. There is a unique cut of originum within the city that needs to be retrieved. And once that is retrieved, I am to head to Anvil and find a certain blacksmith. He will forge the sword using a chunk of iridium and me.
And you.
Yes. It will use my soul as the catalyst.
So, your penance for breaking this law is to forge a weapon and die in the process.
Yes.
Seems gods are as foolish as mortals.
It was my choice.
Well, then you're more foolish than I thought.
That may be. But it's what must be done.
So,
We've already seen his influence spreading. Sacrifice is necessary.
will this weapon be sentient? Can it wield itself?
It will choose its wheel.
Of course. And you know this for a fact, or is this just information you were told by those above you?
It's what I was told. But I have no reason not to believe it.
I see plenty of reasons, but your life is your own.
So, knowing this and understanding you will not be required to get involved in the fight, can I still count on your escort?
While someone else wields the weapon, that's when we'll get Aethelwolf out. I didn't sign up for this to fight gods.
God. I have no choice but to fight him.
Basil, look at you, look at us. We're not strong enough to fight a god.
Must be Frollo. If
Yes, and
sacrifice does that, then there is no question.
then will you walk up to Leviathan with a spear and stab him yourself? Is that what you're saying?
If this weapon of Eric's chooses me, then what choice do I have? Yes. If it frees Aethelwolf, whatever the cost, is what will be required, is what is necessary. I already left him once. Not going to do that again. Twice, if you include the damned shipwreck.
That was not your fault. But I can understand you wanting to save him. If it's you that wields it, fine. I want to help you, Basil, but I'm not going to die for a man that I've never met. But I will help you up to that point. Is
I'm
that reasonable?
any of you to die for this. Something I am taking on myself.
I will remain as an escort. But I am here for my own reasons as well. Let us work together. I think we can accomplish all of this.
I would like something more added on to this contract. You are clearly not of this plane. I would imagine you have information, or at the very least, knowledge of magics that we do not have here. That information is my price.
I echo Thal's sentiments. I don't want gold, but if you have any information on the wolves of this desert, I would know it.
Oh, well, I still plan to get paid, but this is in addition to the god problem.
Well, you can take my gold then, too.
Very
Eric.
well.
Eric's expression softens again. And just goes, "Yes, of course."
Then I will remain as this god detail as well.
And anyone who wants to, go ahead and give me a perception check. Holo, your ears kind of twitch at the faintest whimper as you look to the side and see where Suhara was standing. She's no longer there. Your eyes kind of scan the room until you see in a dark corner someone holding her mouth covered as she has a sharp object pointed towards her neck, and deep purple eyes kind of pierce back at you. What you see is this.
Hello.
For the record, I already knew it was Thera's sister. Hold. Do not take her. We know your sister Thera. She gave us access to this place via teleportation amulets. We are not here to harm you. Release the girl.
You're going to need a lot better explanation than that.
Your sister sent me. We had a bit of a understanding, and he'll hold up the pendant. I seek aid from her master, yours as well, Hadar. In exchange for looking for him, she offered us aid. She told us how you two exchange sleeping. You slept while we were here, and she suggested that you would be awake should we return. Unfortunately, I have no new information on your master, but circumstances caused me to use this item before intended.
Well, that makes a lot of sense to me. But it also makes you suspect number one. So I guess you can confirm whether or not you know this elf. And she, from the back of her, tosses out an arm, kind of ripped off, pale in skin.
Is there a body to go with the arm?
Not anymore.
Well,
I can say it was an elf.
the person who talked to us initially was she was an elf, right? Who was asking questions. Just to
Who,
give her
Thera?
no. When we got out the tunnel originally,
Yeah, the woman that had her bow drawn on us left.
yeah,
Yes.
she was an elf. Okay. Uh, I can't say that we have. Well, there was one, but I can't imagine she would have come back. There was someone looking for your master. Apparently, when we left, they said that there might be some type of facility around the area. I, having already made a deal with your sister, told them there was no such thing in this area, and they walked off. That was the only elf that I have seen. But again, I highly doubt they would have came back.
It seems they did. Does an eerie cold strike familiar to you?
An eerie
Yes,
cold.
she did emanate a feeling of winter about her.
So then, tell me, what was your name again?
Thaurin.
You met this elf and dissuaded her from coming here, and yet here she came.
We watched her walk off, all of us. We, in fact, waited until she disappeared. There was no indication that she would come back. We even covered the circle. I covered it myself before I left. If she came back, she must have been tracking you another way, but it was not by my design.
Her eyes kind of narrow. Her tail somewhat moves away from Sahara's neck as she goes. You said you are working in service of Master Hadar. Do you have proof of this?
I am following in his footsteps. I found a few of his locations in our travels. His writings are intriguing. Your sister told us a bit more. Said that he would welcome my help and potentially be able to offer me the information and any guidance I might need. So, not so much a servant, but an ally nonetheless.
She kind of keeps her eyes narrowed and her tail lowers, which is the sharp object that was pointing at Sahara's neck. And she goes, if there's a hint of untruth, I won't question to kill you where you stand.
I have told you no lies.
So it would seem.
But, so this elf returned. I assume your sister is alive.
Barely.
Unfortunate. I imagine she's sleeping.
Yes. Luckily, it was my time to awaken anyways.
I know magical healing. May I see to her?
No. Her pod will be enough.
Very well. Let Suhara go.
And she does. She does let Suhara go as she kind of gasps for air, kind of staring at the ground as she plummets down. Just goes, and she does kind of sprawl over to your feet.
Now I'm leaving with Suhara. She's my only connection to someone I must see. How do we get out of here?
Well, I'm sure we can use the teleporter to get back up to the surface.
That
I
is
don't.
exactly what I'll do. Suhara, come on.
Uh, right.
In fact, maybe we should all leave. Clearly we're not welcome.
Well, I think it's understandable. Random strangers appear in your home.
I like there better.
Well, I don't suppose you would be able to charge this pendant so that I may return when I actually find your master.
I don't know if returning would do you any good. I'm planning to abandon this area.
I see. I doubt you will tell me where to find you again.
I have no reason to.
I did make a deal with your sister to bring your master back. Perhaps at the very least, a way to contact you.
That much I can do.
Very well. Are there any items that you do not want to be left here that you cannot carry on your own?
Everything here, besides my sister, is worthless. It will be eradicated.
Would you mind if I take a look around at the books to see if there are any worth keeping?
Her eyes narrow a bit more. Just how do you intend to follow in my master's footsteps? That is what you claimed, yes?
Yes, he seeks a higher understanding of magic. And while his pathway seems to revolve around this ultimate creature, this entity he wishes to create, mine dwell more in the abstract nature. I do not wish for a thing to fight for me. I wish to have enough power to do all that I wish to do, even if that means leveling a city. Your master seems to be the quickest way to that goal.
You know, it appears to be lying. I would inspect you. Would you permit that?
How exactly would you be inspecting me?
She kind of smirks a bit. I would have to get up close.
As you wish. I said, I mean you no harm, and I already have a deal with your sister, so do whatever you need to feel comfortable.
As she kind of steps out of the dark corner and starts stepping into the light, you realize she is actually a lot taller than you all expected, standing at a solid 8 foot high.
Oh shit.
She kind of walks over to you and looks down on you, smirks a bit, and crouches just to get eye level. Her nostrils kind of flare as she's catching your scent. You do seem studied in magic.
I am indeed.
And your ambition for power is true.
It is.
Would you say your mind is strong?
I would say so. It'll take a strong mind for what I need to do.
Would you allow me to test that?
By all means.
She smirks a bit. And as she says that, her eyes kind of flash a bright purple. Give me a wisdom save.
It'd be intelligent. Shit. Okay. Oh man, I was talking shit. Oh,
Oof.
Jesus. You sure it wasn't intelligence? Are you sure?
That's wisdom. What do you do? You kind of feel her gaze kind of float over your brain. It's as if she's walking all around your head. You can feel the pinging. She says, kneel, which you do. And then she smirks, and the effect wavers off. Well, seems you have work to do.
It would appear so.
She takes her claw and scrapes behind your ear, gives you a slight whisper, and says, call for me, and I will answer. But for now, leave.
Yeah, he'll get out from the kneeling position, nod his head. Seems time for us to go.
She does turn around with the tip of her tail kind of rubbing against your cheek as she walks off into the darkness.
Until our next meeting. I promise it won't go the same as this one.
I hope so.
Guess head on out through the teleportation circle.
And any lasting comments that anyone wants to make before you guys teleport out of here? Yeah. You guys get on the teleporter and you are transported back to that small abandoned town you were at. Let me put the marker on the map again. Ah, the horse you guys left behind.
Damn, our jug for the water was on there too.
Hell yeah.
As we kind of appear back into abandoned, As will kind of look over at Tower and say, "Oh, hi. Tempting to open old wounds. Do you really think pursuing this Hadar best course of action, especially after everything?"
I see no issues with pursuing Hadar. What he wishes to accomplish is his own dealings. He doesn't seem to have any connection to Leviathan, and if he does, well, it may just be another pathway to learn more information.
He's clearly in the middle of all this somehow. Everywhere we find signs of Leviathan's work, we see little laboratories and other things Hadar has clearly had a hand in. If you wish to stop him or something, fine, but using his work in it, Darren, please,
Mag-
you are smarter than.
Magic is not inherently evil. There is no right or wrong spell. There's simply those who use it differently. Yes, you are correct. It is possible that he is in league with this Leviathan, and if that is the case, well, it might be best to just leave him where he lies. However, it's equally as possible that this Leviathan, like me, is following behind Hadar. He is powerful and knows seemingly a lot of information, more so regarding this first language and this rigidum. Just as you have your goals, so do I have mine. There is no concrete evidence that Hadar is an enemy. He is simply another party involved.
This godlike being that is being pursued and hunted by gods is following this Hadar, probably more dangerous than we expect.
Exactly. Which means he is even more valuable to me than I first thought.
We made a deal with Eric and gained 9 power. How much power do you truly need, and what would the cost? What is an acceptable cost?
You, Basil, were potentially willing to risk your life and the lives of who knows how many to regain your master. My entire family was taken from me. What we are is frowned upon. We are outliers in our own civilization. And for what? I will get as much power as I need to be able to march back to the rocks of my home and make them quake. And if a few places have to burn along the way, then so be it.
just shakes his head and turns. Leaves the conversation there.
Now, we should also take into consideration that, if my calculations are correct, my bug companion should be arriving sometime today. For those who don't wish to fight, I would suggest when he arrives, you back away.
It seems I'm doomed to try to stop my comrades from killing themselves. I'm with you, Thal.
Your help is appreciated as always. Kalamal. There is a
Yes.
creature that will be coming for my life shortly. I will not say that I am in the right and they are in the wrong, nor vice versa. You need not join me in this fight if you have a moral compass against it. But the fight is coming nonetheless.
Interesting. And what is the origin of this feud between you and this creature?
I made a deal. That deal happened to come with the creature in a bottle. I was to wait until this creature's time to pass had come, and then I would be able to attain some level of power from it. The time came when it passed, and now it has the opportunity to either kill me and take my power, or I kill him and take his.
And did you kill the creature?
I did not aid in the creature's death. I simply carried them until they died.
Hmm. Would this creature kill the rest of you if given the chance?
I do not
Or is
know.
his target just Thal?
Its target is solely me. I do not know if he will engage with those who do not engage with him, but I highly doubt it.
Well, I owe you and your companions a debt for allowing me to accompany you so I may relearn myself after I was lifted from the sands. I will assist you this time.
As you wish.
I guess while we're on the topic, you were dug up out of a tomb. You don't have many of your memories. You're now with us, and the group you're with seems to be building a weapon to kill a god. Thoughts, reactions? How far will you go with us? Because we are in a ridiculous situation.
I have been considering that this world is different than what I remember. I do not know my place in it, or even if there is a place, but you all have accepted me. even reluctantly, and I'll look over at Thou. But I am traveling with you, and right now your burdens are my burdens until I can learn more of my past. And this Leviathan sounds like a threat to everything in existence. If its power is that of mind control, stripping away the free will, I could not in good conscience allow such an evil to go unchallenged. So I will join you, but I do have one condition. I do not seek any riches that Eric has to offer. I simply ask your assistance in helping me uncover my truth. I wish to remember.
Remember, maybe your master's wishes? What you were constructed to do.
No, I wish to remember myself. I have fleeting memories of the sun's warmth on skin. I wish to understand that.
Well, that's interesting. But I don't know much about golems, but you are constructed,
I
you are given memories. Are you sure you that those are your own memories and not something that was put in you?
I cannot be sure, and that is a part of my problem. I do not know what is true and what is not. But until I do uncover that truth, I ask for your assistance. And in return, you will have my blade at your side so long as you continue fighting for the good of all.
Well, that last rule may need to be bent on occasion. I didn't come out here to die for people. I came here to get a wolf out of my head. But if you help me, I'll help you. Simple as that.
A simple exchange. I can appreciate that. I just ask that while we travel together, you show me the respect that you would show your other companions and stop referring to me as a golem. Thou here has begun to refer to me by my name, and I see that as great progress.
I'll work on it. Hollow ball then.
Yes, Holo.
You see Holo like kind of look at your face as if trying to discern something, but she stops. All right. Just don't hit me again. I turn into many forms that you may not recognize.
Yes, I apologize for that. I simply was surprised, but I see now that that is a part of your power.
In your mind, you'll hear, I have many powers. Try not to be so surprised.
Would that even work on me?
That's why Holo was kind of doing it as well, because she does not know either.
Jeff, does her like telepathy work on me?
Aha! Give me a second. Let me roll that over.
Okay.
Or you know what, Kevin, you've done a campaign before for us before. Do they feel telepathy?
I have.
Do you not?
You have Wes's
may.
Warforged and Eberron.
Oh. Oh yeah. I don't know. Google is my friend. Let's find out.
Narratively speaking, what would be more interesting? Jeff.
I do like the idea that you can't penetrate his mind.
Okay, I elect that Holo can't.
Then he's just gonna be staring at you blankly, thinking that you just stop talking mid thought.
Well,
Just a blank stare.
you see her face churn and change, furrow brows, very odd expressions you've not seen her make before. And you see
Is
Holo duck behind Thal. I don't think I trust him entirely.
is
Smart.
something the matter?
I can't speak to you telepathically. Why not?
Pardon?
I can speak into minds. I can speak in a manner in which only you can hear, but no one else. But apparently, I can't do this with you. And to be honest, nor can I make out the expressions on your metal face. That is unnerving for me.
Why would you want to even reach into other people's minds? Is that not an intrusion?
On occasion, it has saved our asses.
I see. So you are willing to bend the difference between right and wrong to achieve your ends.
That's a rather large assumption for an oversized ingot.
I asked you to treat me with respect.
And I ask you to not make wild assumptions then.
I am not making a wild assumption. I am simply just trying to understand my traveling companions better.
And you will do that by keeping it to yourself and not vocalizing assumptions. It's quite rude.
Well, how will know if my assumptions are right or wrong if I do not ask?
Then don't assume. Make a hypothesis, ask me, and then we shall discuss it.
What is assumption if not simply a hypothesis I have not spoken aloud?
Again, I'm not having this conversation with an ingot. Look, drop it. I will work on it. But know that it will take some time because I'm used to reading the people I'm speaking to. I cannot read you.
You called me ingot again.
And you
One
said you made assumptions on my moral code. You do not know it.
And that is why I asked.
Right, very well, enough of this. Going forward, judge those by their actions and intentions, nothing more. Let's move on. This damned beetle. You know when it is going to arrive, Sauron.
Thaurin was Thaurin was silently snickering at the interchange. Unfortunately, no. But it will be sometime today. More than likely closer to night, I would imagine.
Very well, so we at least have potentially a few hours to prepare.
I would guess so. We may want to head into the town. At the very least, it will provide cover for those who don't wish to fight, and may give us a bit of an advantage should we need to separate.
Zach, you're green, but we can't hear you.
I'm not talking.
Hmm.
Interesting. That was weird.
Suhara, you're very important to me. One, because you're lovely, but very important to me, the one that you serve. I need to meet with her. I can't find her if you're dead. So perhaps you might sit this one out, or maybe be a support, but you can't die here.
Well, I honestly rather hope not. And then Eric kind of speaks up and says, I will keep her by my side.
Thank you.
I will say, I understand the strategic decision, but I believe we should start our journey as soon as possible.
You want to potentially have this fight out in the open?
Well, I don't know if I want to have it here, but I guess it is your fight, your decision.
Well, if we travel, we would have to hope to find some type of covering for the night. And if this beetle was to attack us en route, as I said, I don't know if non-combatants will be engaged or not.
Understandable.
So,
Can we be sure that I mean, Polo here, dealt with all of the, haunting inhabitants of this town? Ghosts that we encounter?
Well, that was the first time I'd ever done such a thing, but it did feel as though the spirits truly left. It's merely a feeling.
My only real concern about remaining here is that and ourselves be attacked on multiple fronts.
I think
well,
just on principle, it'd be good to leave because, um, while this will be a journey of many days, the sooner it's done, the better.
very well.
But perhaps a quick breather before we set out in the desert. Maybe an hour long to compose ourselves, make sure that we know what our next step is. I.e., out of character, short rest because I want my wild chase back for the beetle fight.
Fine by me.
Yeah, short rest works.
A little bit of rest would be serviceable.
Resting Suhara, or let's just converse as well as we rest. If we go back to the Dune Walkers camp, Suhara, do you think we could procure another airship, or having lost one already, do you think such help would be given to us?
Um, Honestly, it really depends on Ashka's mood, but given this guy over here, she kind of points back to Callaway. And then, honestly, because of you, I don't see why she wouldn't assist us. You guys are great discoveries.
In that case, group maybe start there, try to get a faster form of transportation. If we can get that, we can get Eric to city, to craft weapon, to sacrifice himself, to have Basil kill a god with it. Does that summarize the insane story we're getting ourselves into? The whole takes a deep breath after saying so many words. Right, right, perfect. Dora, tell us where this place is.
Turns the center of the Soul Sea where the sands are most um sandy. The winds are particularly strong. Ashka likes to spend her time patrolling around there because she believes there's something hidden amongst the wind. I believe if we go there, we'll be able to spot the ship.
Perfect. Giant sandstorm, easy enough to find.
Yes, it should be easy enough to spot. I don't know if any of you all have advanced scouting abilities. I saw you turn into some kind of creature. Can you turn into anything else?
Lots of things. But why a scouting ability? Is is there a dangerous place we'd be going to? A dangerous
Well,
place?
no, I think it'd be easier to spot the ship with good eyes.
Well, I can conjure up a familiar that can fly up 120 feet in the air, and from that vantage point I can see through their eyes and perhaps spot the ship easier.
I can also just fly for a few hours at a time, if that
Then you're a
is
better
of
scout than me,
assistance.
then.
Sahara kind of just tilts her head at that and just goes, "Fly, you."
Yes, and I'm just gonna activate the boots of flying and just like hover 5 feet off the air or off the floor ground.
Is is that as high as you go? Rock
No,
as it is, but
I could theoretically go as high as however distance 4 hours is, but I would plummet straight back down because that power would run out.
oh,
Yes, quite handy, if I do say so.
she kind of keeps looking you over and just goes, "Okay, okay, okay."
Would you like for me to assist with scouting?
Well, if you fly, I'm sure it'll be helpful.
I'd rather have you do it than me.
Then excuse me. And actually, I'll wait. Wait, when do we want to scout?
Not right now. When you guys get
Okay,
closer to I
gotcha.
assume when you get closer to that actual area.
My bad.
I'll look for sandstorm. He'll scout above it. I think if we just head towards a general vicinity, I think we can make it work. Giant sandstorm, that's easy enough to spot, right?
Should be.
Well, I am Holo the Wise Wolf. I have spotted things more difficult to find. Great. Let's rest up and I guess we're walking.
Yes, I suppose we are. He does kind of sit in the sand and mull that part over. Any specific interactions you guys wanted to do in this portion of short rest?
Kevin, do you feel like enough conversation has been had with Basler, or do you feel like he has more thoughts to get out?
No, I think he's going to be kind of reserved through most of the short rest and kind of just, inwardly thinking about everything that just occurred and attempting to maintain his composure.
So a bit more processing before further conversation then.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you feel that Holo would approach him or whatever, go for it. I'm not, stopping you from that.
Hold off for now.
Okay.
And Eric does kind of just sit at a distance, kind of looking up to the sky. You guys can go ahead and get your short rest benefits, whatever they may be.
Hope you saved your spell slots, Chris.
Yeah, I didn't use anything, so I'm set.
Great. I'm the opposite.
Understandable.
Good thing I can shapeshift into insane creature.
Gonna be interesting.
Okay. I mean, while we're at it, why don't we take 10? Huh?
Sounds good.
Short rest in real life too.
Like that.
Sure, yeah, sure.
Cool beans.
Gladiol stands up, says, "All right, let's get rolling."
Did he says let's get rolling? Verbatim?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, in more Eric speak. Are you all rested? Should we begin moving forward?
Yes. Let's go. Be sure to keep your eyes open. I'm sure we'll be having company soon.
All right. So, we're traveling what? Just straight north? How you guys traveling? Where you going?
Kind of letting Suhara take the lead, right?
Yeah, pretty much whatever direction she says to start walking in.
I'm assuming it'd be a conversation between Suhara and Holo. Holo would have Call Ball fly up, however far he's comfortable to see if he can spot a sandstorm. If he doesn't see anything, yeah, it'll be like north, maybe northwest. Also,
Well,
put away the
Caldwell.
horse. It's making me sad. Put Suhara out there instead.
That's fair.
I like Suhara.
Will she be the new Amelia?
If she had drill pigtails, then I'd be into it. That's the only way to beat. No, Amelia's dead to me. Allura is number one girl unless we see drill pigtails.
Hilarious.
Man
Well,
stands on business.
Caldwell,
You know what I
give
like?
me a perception check.
Perception.
You're doing the advanced scouting, yeah?
I'm terrible at perception. Told you.
All right. Well, you fly up. Everything seems forward. Yeah, yeah. Everyone, give me a perception check because you guys are walking and talking.
We have not rolled higher than a 5 yet. I just want to throw that out there. And it keeps on going.
Wow. There we
There
go.
we go.
Fucking A. Okay, I guess I'm just alone. Fine, that's cool.
As you guys are traveling, Holo and Basil, you do see a large figure sitting in the distance on a sand dune.
Say more. What's it look like?
Oh, you can't tell. It's a bit far. You just see something large sitting in the distance on a sand dune.
There's something sitting out there as if waiting right in our path. Shall we take a guess as to what it might be?
What can you see what it looks like exactly?
Too far, but it's big.
I see.
I would say prepare yourselves, and anyone who is not engaging in a fight, head to the back.
Okay.
Yeah. Start walking forward.
Yeah, as you approach, you did see him before. It is the large beetleoid thing. Looks like, well, it was a different image, but it looks like this.
Oh wow.
It's kind of
Oh, she got
sitting on a
buff.
dune, staring straight at you, Foul, waiting for you to approach.
So, is this like an upgraded form from what I saw him as last time, or is this like the canon view?
This is the canon.
Okay.
I went a different route.
Okay, gotcha. Well, right on time.
Yes. So it would seem.
I don't suppose I could get you to surrender your power without this fight.
No better than I can get you to surrender your soul without this fight.
Very well. Those who stand with me here will be the ones engaging in this fight. The others towards the back have no grounds in it.
Well, my target is you, but if others wish to get in my way, they will fall the same.
Well, let's see what the king can do.
And you do see a slight smirk on his face. Here, and you guys can place your token anywhere there.
Is the dunes gonna have elevation to them?
Yes.
Okay. We roll initiative.
1 second. Yes, go ahead and roll initiative. Wow.
Yeah, my man rolled a 1. It's gonna be a rough first turn for him.
What kind of, let's do this. All right. Thank you. Top of the round. Hold on. Go ahead. The dunes are all about 10 feet high, just so you guys know. And they are classified as difficult terrain while going up. Going down, they're not.
We're currently standing on a dune. Is he standing on one?
No, he's on the ground.
Oh, he's on the ground. We're on the dune.
Yeah,
Okay.
if that's where you wish to be.
Cool.
This beetle appeared to be capable of flight.
He does have giant wings, yes.
I was going to attempt to cast Earthbind.
Ooh.
My spell save DC is 15. He needs to make a strength saving throw. I'm also upcasting it because I have no level 2 spells. So he has 0 flying speed.
You cast the spell, and you notice that on his chest he has 4 glowing red stones. One of them flickers and dissipates, and the spell does not take hold.
Polo growls. He'll resist a bit more before we can actually get through to him, Thal.
You do see him kind of give out a boisterous laugh and go, ha 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 ha. Yes, I suppose magic would be the tactics. Arnball knows you all well. Anything else for your turn?
She'll just say, don't say that name around me. Jeez, do I want to do anything else? I have no, more spell slots. She's gonna shift into direwolf form and rush him, and end her turn right next to him. And she's got 50 feet of movement in this form, so she'll make it.
That's good.
But I will get here so as to not block space. Yeah, that's still 45. All right, I'm good.
Val. Oh, you stopped close to him, yeah?
I did.
As you get close to him, you can feel, well, you see it actually, the radiating orange aura around him as an intense heat is emanating from him. Go ahead and take 4 fire damage.
Okay.
That's all. Foul, your turn.
All right. Hearing Holo's advice, he'll turn towards Basil. You're going to feel a bit strange at first. He'll start weaving his hands together, and you'll start to feel like the air around you become lighter as your body becomes quicker. And this will be his casting of haste. So it's almost as if things are moving slowly around you, but your body is definitely feels lighter and quicker.
Oh, you see, you cast this on Basil?
Yes. Uh, anything for section? Don't have anything. He will take out his the sun spear, and he'll just have that handy. But I will move over this way so not to be in a line, and I'm good.
Ooh, beautiful things are happening. As you step to that particular patch of sand, you realize the footing isn't as good as you would have thought, and you start to sink. Give me a deck save.
Ah, shit, I have disadvantage on deck saves.
I love it.
Oh no. Oh no.
Indeed,
This
you fail. So your movement is 0, and you are now restrained as you
son
kind of sink into the sand.
of a bitch. Okay. Um fuck me. Yeah, that's cool.
Callable.
Um, so he's on the ground, and I'm what, 10 feet up on top of this dune?
Yes.
Okay. Then I am going to cast. What is it? Okay, I'm going to fly forward 30 feet or 25 feet and hover over him. And then I'm going to cast Vow of Enmity on him using my bonus action.
All right.
And then if I drop by 5 feet, am I going to be in attack range?
How far above him are you?
I would be 10 feet above him.
Yeah, you'd be in his range.
Okay, then I'm going to use my last 5 feet of movement to drop 5 feet, and then I am going to attack him with the Originum Greatsword, and I have advantage.
Yeah, 23 hits.
I'm also going to throw on Divine Smite at level 1. So if I do this, yeah, okay. Did I cast it at level 1, 2d8? Yeah. What the hell?
What?
Nothing, sorry. Yeah, so I do that much damage with my first attack.
I'll let you do the math whenever you're done attacking.
Okay, and then the second attack. Does that hit? I assume not.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, all right. Then the first attack just did 33 damage.
Cool.
Then that'll be my turn.
Basil.
Basil going to run kind of along the dune about there and kind of slide down, get to Thal, and start kind of pulling him out of the quicksand.
Cool. Give me an athletics save. At advantage, because I assume he's working with you. Athletics check. Said save. Not quite.
I have a second action. Would you say that this would count as either? Would you say this is a use an object action?
Yeah, I would say it's a use an object action. Let me get rid of this. Yes, you are able to successfully pull him out. Oh,
Thank you.
Val, you are no longer restrained.
I'll use the rest of my movement since it's doubled to run back up to about there. And that's a whole turn.
As it goes to his turn, he says, "You're strong." And he does hover a bit to get to your level, Calibol, as he brings his horde down below you and flings you up. Give me a strength save.
Okay.
Yeah, which you make. So you take yeah, just 3 bludgeoning damage.
3.
But then he's gonna punch you twice.
Cool. AC is
Punch 1.
18.
Punch 2. Jesus. It's gonna be one of these games, guys. Um, and that is it for him.
What's it look like when he's punching us?
Oh, so as he kind of rises up, you see him try to get his horn underneath your suit, and he does kind of jab at you a bit just below your gem, but it doesn't really take hold to fling you up. But you can tell that was his intention. He kind of winds back, and you can see steam kind of puffing out from his the back of his forearm as it launches forwards and fire erupts as he shoots a very jet propelled punch, so to speak. But yeah, that's it.
What a nerd.
Polo, your turn.
I've got One Punch Man music stuck in my head now. She's gonna try to flank. Definitely moving her along these sand dunes with the knowledge that she knows not, as if it's from another source of power. She gets behind him and tries to attack with his viewpoint in two different directions. She hopes that her attacks may be true. I.e., do I have advantage?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright. Direwolf only got one attack. Bite. Chomp.
Yeah, 21 hit.
Alright. I'll choose not to try to knock him prone and she'll end her turn.
Bow.
All right. Now that we are free, we will move up a smidgen. I'm concentrating on haste. No, that's a concentration thing. Yeah, we're just going to do a level 2 magic missile. So we could. Yeah, 4. Yep. 10, 15, 18 points of damage.
Sounds good.
And yeah, that's well, we move 10 to get up. I don't know how far back that thing is. Yeah, I'll stay where I'm at. I'm good.
Calible.
Yeet. I'm going to use my bonus action to apply Hunter's Mark to him as well.
As you cast the spell, you see another one of his stones kind of light up, flicker, and go dull. The spell doesn't take hold.
Gotcha. Okay. Alrighty. Then I'm going to continue attacking him. My Originum Greatsword. Valve Enmity is still on, so this is at advantage. That misses. I'm going to do it again. 19.
19 just hits.
That's hits. Okay. And then I'm going to use a level 2 Divine Smite.
You see a third stone flicker and flick, and then negate that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. So I do, 17 damage still.
Sounds good.
So only
He's got
one
that's
stone
fine.
going.
one stone left.
Okay.
One way out.
Mm. You are a tough one. Basil, here you go.
Basil will kind of run along the top of the dune again, about there.
And I'm gonna waste one of my precious spell slots, but I'll cast Hex as a bonus action.
X. Yeah. I'll say the fourth stone kind of flickers and goes out.
Okay, and I will follow up with Eldritch Blast. Not bad. Affected twice. There it
Lies.
is. There it is.
25 hits, yeah.
Okay.
So we decide you cast more with haste.
Yeah, does Eldritch Blast count as a, what is it, weapon attack for haste?
As a weapon attack?
It says, yeah, the action, because you get an additional action on each turn. It says the action can be used to take an attack, parentheses, one weapon attack only, which I assume is more like you don't get an extra attack. But I'll
Sure.
leave that up to you.
Alright, let's go ahead. Let's do it.
Alright, well, the first one will be 16 plus 3, because Genie's Wrath, so 19. And then 2.
Yeah, hits.
Total of 40, because it was 19 plus 9 and 28 plus 12 is 40. Yes? Math?
Yeah, and he's looking worse for wear. Oh, also Holo, sorry. And Calible. You guys take 5 fire damage, by the way. Sorry about that. Almost forgot.
Oh,
Copy that.
That will be my turn. No, well, I guess they ended their turns, but it would push him, what, 30 feet back, because 3 of them hit?
Yeah. About there.
My turn.
All right. At the start of his round, everybody give me a perception check.
yo, I can't perceive. Fuck all.
Holo, you can hear a rumbling in the sands. His turn.
Rumble, rumble.
Let's see here. Oh, I forgot about that feature. Okay. He is going to dash. Sorry, thinking. I'm going about right here. And end his turn. Top of the round.
Wait, could I have
Follow
made
with-
an opportunity attack?
Yeah, if you want, go for it.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, why would you have made an opportunity?
Didn't he move?
No, I pushed
No, he
him
was
back.
pushed back.
Oh, he was pushed back. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
As the fight goes on, you do see these things kind of slowly sift out of the out of the sand hollow. It's kind of like a slow rise from the sand. They will be going at the end of the round. But you're go for now.
Okay. Mostly verifying distance here. Kola wants to get from there to there. She's running over sand dunes for difficult terrain. She does have 60 feet of movement. So would you say she can handle 20 additional feet due to difficult terrain?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she'll move right there.
Now,
And hopes
before you get over there, I will say that as you get to about right here, you can see the sand under your feet start to shift as you sink in. Give me a deck save. Oof. Your movement becomes 0 and you are restrained as you sink deep into the sand.
Okay. She is going to drop her shapeshift as a free action. Rather, it's a no action thing. And she will cast Thunderstorm, or rather call Lightning, on top of that troll, which is going to be a 60-foot radius. Actually, shoot, I'm going to be smarter with that. Can we just assume that this covers the entire battlefield?
Yeah, it's a safe bet.
Okay. It's all around you guys. You see thunder clouds form, and you feel static in the air as even Holo's hair on her tail and head begin to, electrify a bit. And she will cast Call Lightning on the troll nearest to her, which is a Dex save, spell save 15, full damage, or halved if they save.
Yeah, definitely failed. You said this one, yeah? Right here.
Yeah, the closest one. Yeah, is a bolt of lightning hits it directly on its head. You see sparks fly, and you see its head duck a little bit as it takes the blow. And she'll end her turn.
Valorant, you're good.
Okay. Things are next to me. Yeah, I guess.
Do recall going up and doing his double movement.
I gotcha. um, but Holo's here and she's now restrained. All right. Still need to keep focus on this guy.
He's got no crystals left, right?
Yeah,
Yep,
crystals
no
are
crystals.
done. Um, fuck it. All right. Yes, kind of similar before. You'll see him create a bit of a dark hole in space, and it widens and widens. He'll grab onto the edges and kind of force them together as a wave shoots out, heading towards the beetle. And this will be pulse wave. So that is a Constitution saving throw.
Jesus.
Yes. All right, 66 force damage. Ugh, that's disgusting. So yeah, 17 damage. The creature, I will decide to push you back 15 feet. So he'll be pushed back closer towards that creature. Um, and yeah, I mean, if there are any like unsecured items or anything on them, they are pushed away as well. But that is it.
All right. He is pushed back. Calible.
Uh, um, can I do one more thing with the bonus action?
Yeah, go for it.
Apologies. For since I can with the telekinetic ability, can I attempt to move Holo so she gets out of the hole?
Blink it.
So as a bonus action, you can try to telekinetically shove one creature you can see within 30 feet of you. And I guess if they want, they can. She can fail the strength save.
Yeah, yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay, so yeah, so as he does that wave, he kind of takes off a bit of the energy, directs it at Holo, and then yanks her out of the sand towards him. Um, so you are free. And
Yeah.
then that is me. Done. Thank you.
I don't know if you're speaking, Zach, but I can't hear you.
God damn it! I'm sorry. I'm gonna move forward, cast Hunter's Mark
Yep.
with my bonus action. Uh, Valve Entity lasts for a minute, so that's 10 turns. Uh, it's been 10 turns, right? Since my first turn, because this is my third turn. There's 5. Yeah, it's been 10 turns.
No,
Okay.
no, it's a minute is 10 rounds. Each full round is 6 seconds.
Oh, I thought each turn was 6 seconds.
No, each round is 6 seconds.
Oh. Oh,
So
wow.
you're good.
Okay. Okay. Cool then. Then I'm going to swing with advantage. That's a
Yeah.
fucking crit. Alrighty.
Alright,
So I'm gonna
fight's
click,
over.
but the hunter's mark only hits once, correct?
Oh,
It's
Or is
any
it?
damage dice.
yeah,
It's any damage. Okay.
all dice
So then I'm
rolls.
gonna click this and then click hunter's mark twice. So 10, 18, 23, 29, 32 damage.
All right. He's looking bloody.
But I'm gonna do it again.
Kill him. Shoot
That
her.
ass.
And you miss.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be and then I think that's gonna be my turn. I'm just gonna do that.
He takes 6 fire damage.
Oh no.
Basil.
Basil. He's going to stay right where he is. Again, he'll kind of maybe run 10 feet along the top of the dune again. Fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at this one down here.
Hold on a second. Yeah, they both hit.
First one gets the +3 cold. Second one.
And you see as he kind of skirts by the cactus, he tries to avoid it but is unable to. And you can see that the pins actually poke into him, dealing minor damage.
Nice. I'm loving all the environmental.
Jama!
And then immediately going to bonus action cast X. I'm going to do that actually on this northern Joel. And I'll make it strength checks.
Copy that.
And then follow up with 2 more Eldritch Blasts on that one up in the north.
Oh, yeah, they both hit, by the way. Sorry.
Awesome. Going on with my plus 2d6 because when you hit with an attack, whenever you hit with an attack, so 2d6 as well for the hex. So that's 20 damage on the northern one. And 19 on the southern one.
Anything else for your turn?
No, I'm gonna stay standing on top of this dune.
The beetle kind of looks at you, Calaval says, "You're a tough one. I would have you in my court." He is going to lift his horn down and try to fling you up again. Give me a strength save.
Okie dokie. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. What? My character feet is just plain white right now. I'm trying to get it fixed.
Ah, Zon!
The ghost of Zon.
Zon,
Say it. Don't you dare say it.
Oof, you fail. So he gets his horns successfully under you and flings you up about 20 feet in the air. Is it 20 feet? Hold on, let me read that. 40 feet into the air as you come
Okay.
plummeting down. So you will take...
Can my flying just not stop that?
That's a good question.
So I was flying this time, the entire time.
What are you using to fly again? The boots?
Yeah, my boots have flying. They're like just integrated into my feet.
That's something I gotta think about. How does force movement interact with flying?
I think I know how I'd rule it, but your game.
No, I'm open to opinions.
I'd say forced movement is not the same as being knocked prone. So he would just kind of be forced to fly up however far he's being launched. But if you're being knocked prone, much like, flying with wings or whatever, he'd probably fall from the height.
Yeah, that's the thing, because the effect is it's supposed to knock you prone as well. But I'm wondering if that even connects with magical flight, because technically it's not. It's a magic item, so it's not even. Because it makes sense for like a flying creature, yeah, with wings, but magic flight, I don't know.
I'd argue it still takes some level of, I mean, concentration to a degree. It's not like concentrating on a spell, but you're still using the item and you being knocked out of the air and kind of loses his concentration on the boots for a second. Maybe again, that's just what I would think. I'm not trying to, screw over Zach here or anything.
Yeah, it sounds like you are.
I would say it's a knockback, but it's straight up in the air, and he doesn't take fall damage, but he's 40 feet in the air.
Yeah, that'd be my thought process. Since the boots are basically what's keeping him on the level, like he gets the initial thing, and since the prone will come when gravity takes you back down to the ground, since he's technically levitating, he just stays up that high.
Okay, makes sense. So you will take the 46. Bludgeoning. Then he is going to hover up to where you are, and you can see steam start to he kind of raises his arms over his head and steam shoots out as he slams his hands down on you. Give me a con save. Okay, you succeed, so you don't take that. How did I word this? Sorry. Sorry, guys. Okay, yeah, that's alright. So you'll take half that. So you'll take half of this in fire damage as you are being hit with very hot fists.
I'm taking a total of 17.
And then he's gonna punch you. Duh.
Okay.
And
He
he
misses.
misses. And that's all for his turn. The Chul.
I'm bloody, by the way.
This one's gonna make his way over here, but obviously you guys are up in the air, like 40 feet, so he can't reach you. This one is going to make its way to you, but wow, these guys can't roll above a 10 to save their lives. It's going to try to get to you, stop about here, and then also fall into the sand and be restrained.
What a loser.
And then this one gets that far. That ends their turn. Top of the round. Oh well. This creature is eerily close to you. And you are currently... No, you're not restrained because Thou pulled you out.
Yeah, that's correct. She'll hold her ground and get her wooden shield up in front of her. Oh, stay behind me. Lightning bolt. I've been terrible at focus fire, but I am going to strike right here over on the beetle and shoal and hit both of them with call lightning, which with this it's the strike. Any creature within 5 foot of that point is attacked by the spell. So both beetle and shoal on the east side. Deck save, spell save 15. And here to damage.
Beetle's 40 feet up.
Oh, he has 40
I
feet.
hit the beetle.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, he does fail.
All right, he'll take 16. Polo will shapeshift into direwolf again and end her turn. And she'll stay put, not that. She'll stay put and well, she's in the same spot where she nearly fell. If she stays put, will she be in danger of falling prone again, or is she safe as long as she doesn't move?
I'd say you're safe as long as you don't.
Well, I
Okay.
did move you with the shove to me. You got moved 5 feet, so I don't know if that 5 feet mattered or not versus where you were.
We were adjacent to each other, so I couldn't have gotten closer to you unless you moved me north. So
Yeah,
which
man, that if
would you
that
have kept me
works.
there or moved me there?
No, I mean I would have moved. I moved you towards me, so like whatever 5 feet is towards me in a space that you could have been to, that's where I would have placed you if that gets you out of that zone. I don't know.
Okay, there's no space between you and me in that case, so I'm gonna shapeshift into this spot and chill your turn and not move.
Yeah. By the way, how I rule that is that because she was basically 5 feet in the sand, you pulled her out 5 feet. So it's not
Uh,
you pulled her
yeah.
towards you, but you only really pulled her out the sand.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Holo shapeshifts again into wolf form, and you see static lightning kind of striking in between the hairs on her fur. In case you like flavor, hee hee.
Hour. Your turn.
All right. Um, at level 2, we're going to do an oldie but a goodie, and that is going to be magnify gravity. Um, I so there. Is this a point, or do I have to center it on a creature? 10-foot radius sphere on a point. Okay, so I can angle it where I don't hit middleman. Okay, so yeah, I can put it like right there. All right, so yeah,
Just remember
angle.
he's 40 feet in the air. Just remember that.
Yeah. Well, actually, so he's 40 feet in the air, 45 feet away from me. Does that change the? If I have a spell that needs 60 feet, is he within 60 feet
Yeah, I'd
of
say
me?
it's still within 60.
Okay. Then yeah, level 2, magnify gravity coming out. Um, so that is dexterity. Dexterity or is that constitution? My apologies. Well, okay, fuck me. You take half the damage, 2d8, or 3d8 because level 2. 1 second. Yeah, one more d8. um, so it's 12. So what do you take? 6. And I will just give Holo a bit more space and move this way along the dunes. Get on the dune. Get on the dune. Okay, well, I can't put myself, but yeah, I'm on the dune.
Yeah, it's just one of the squares. You're good.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Callable.
And I got pushed 40 feet up.
Yeah,
Okay. So what is his distance in relation to me?
he's literally right across from me. He flew up to it.
Oh, he flew up to me? Oh, okay. Yeah. Valm Entity Hunter's Mark still active. How long does this last for? 1 round. Okay. No, I'm looking at Magnify Gravity. God damn it, Zach. Where's my...
Hunter's Mark is up to an
To an
hour.
hour. Yeah, it's really...
You were supposed to make a concentration check.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was trying to read. It is... Does it say?
It's concentration.
Yeah, concentration up to an hour. Okay, yep, I'll roll that now. Da-da-da.
Yeah, you make it.
Okay. Then I'm gonna do what I do best. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
how many spell slots do you even have, man? Yeah, keep going.
I'm not using Divine Smite.
Ah, that's right. You're just using the sword.
Yeah. So I do 8 plus 5, 13 that hit, and then do it again. 17.
Misses.
Okay.
He is looking bloody.
He's looking bloody. Okay. Give me a second. You can use lay on hands on yourself, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Is it an action or a bonus? As an action. Okay, yeah, there it is. I just need to read a little bit more, Zach. You said he's bloodied?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a bonus action. I can't. Nah. That's gonna be my turn.
That's
Basil's going to run straight across to here, kind of up this way, and on this dude now. Being hasted, ridiculous movement speed. And how do these two look? The two on the side of the map, the Chuls.
bloody. Not quite bloody.
Okay. And you said the Beetle King guy just is now bloody as well?
Mortal. Sorry.
Oh, he's
What
mortal.
did I say? Mortal. Yeah. That's what I meant to say.
Okay. Alright, I'll send first 2 Eldritch Blasts up to the north. That's the one I have curved. Plus 14 is 26. Plus... That's disappointing. 28.
So it's 28 total, you said?
Yes. 28 on that northern one. And then... I have faith in Calibal. I'm gonna send the other two at this jewel.
The first one misses.
Nope. 8 damage and is pushed 10 feet as well. And be my turn.
Home. Did I roll the fire damage for you already, Calibal? I think I did. Did I?
You hit him with 5, but I think that was technically last turn. I don't know if it starts on their turn or if it goes on his turn.
I don't think you did it just now when he ended his turn.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And I was muted again. I meant to say, yeah. You did
Well,
not. So
6
oh,
fire damage.
figured it out. Oof. Okay.
You could kind of hear the beetle kind of speak solemnly and says, "Seems my fate is to go down. But I'll take one of you with me at least." He is going to punch the shit out of you. Punch, punch, punch.
Punch, punch, punch.
21?
Hits. Oh!
Make a strength save and a concentration check. So, yep, your hunter's mark fades and you're pushed back 10 feet. He's going to fly up to you, punch you again. Misses.
Yeah, that misses.
And one more.
Oh wow, 3. That misses.
Try to. I was trying to Dragon Ball you. What? Oh, well. Yeah, so he kind of punches you back 10 feet, but, you're able to keep your bearings. Did I roll the damage for that? Yeah, you took the 15.
Yep, and I'm mortal.
And he ends his turn as you guys are 40 feet up in the air, but 10 feet across now. This troll, realizing he can't reach you, is going to make his way towards Holo. And is going to go for pincer.
Looking for 14. That misses. 18
18
hits.
And you're just a large creature, yeah?
Yes.
So you are currently grappled, and it's a DC 14 strength save to escape.
Okay.
Or a dex save, either way. Doesn't really specify in the thing.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, you succeed. You are also still the closest one to this, unfortunately, so...
Was
Same
that one
tactic.
restrained? Oh, was that
this-
one still stuck, or did he get out of it?
Ooh.
He got pushed, so I guess that knocked him out, but I guess if he moves back, he gets stuck again.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
good.
so he got pushed out by a bolt, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll say that. But he does have to re-enter it to do it again, so we'll do his famously bad... Oh, wow, he made it this time.
Hey.
But yeah,
stretched
it's
it.
up to you. Yeah, I'm accidentally stretching these guys.
Hits.
I don't know what double grappled looks like, but that's what you are.
I've been on the internet a long time. I've seen it happen.
Misses. And go ahead and give me a charisma save.
Oh, she is taking hits. She was doing so good with keeping her concentration on lightning.
Let me see here. Yeah, you make it. You could feel the rage start to swell in you a bit. as your form starts to flicker, but you are able to kind of push it down for a bit.
Yeah, the static lightning was white and it shifted to red for a moment, but then it shifted back to white as you hear her snarl for control.
Badass visual.
Also, speaking of visuals, Cowball duking out with the beetle flying in the air with his like back boots is like a fucking awesome meta narrative to consider.
I
And
wanted
it's
to
like,
do the Dragon Ball punches, but I can't hit this guy to save my life. So
So yeah,
I
that's
know.
definitely what I was picturing.
That would have been cool. Because like there's a thunderstorm happening around you too. It's like the perfect situation.
What are Dragon Ball punches?
where you're like fighting in the air and then you like punch someone, they go flying back another 10 feet, and then the guy rushes up to you, punches you again, knocking you back another how many feet? Bits.
Oh.
Like I'm propelling you with punches.
Oh, okay.
Neo versus Agent Smith.
Yeah,
That-
that's more apt.
That
If-
I'm not a Matrix fan, so
This fucking guy.
I know.
I know.
If you
All
played
references
Injustice,
sounds awesome.
I did
You
not
know,
play Injustice.
You're hopeless.
I don't
Just-
play fighting games.
Yeah.
You saw
unless
Superman,
that's-
yeah? Man of Steel?
yeah,
No, actually, I've not seen
I'm
Man of
done.
Steel.
I give up.
hate him.
I could visualize what y'all are talking about, though. I
Yeah,
saw an
unless it's-
episode of Powerpuff Girls where they did it.
You know what? Good enough.
Yeah, that's close enough.
Uh
Ugh. That's fun.
Holo, you are double grappled right now. Yeah, with
Holo
that,
seeing the beetle on his last leg, she looks up, howls, and a lightning bolt arcs to the above the beetle and attempts to strike down right at him in the sky. So DC 15 deck save, full damage or half damage depending.
fails.
It fails. It does take the 17 damage.
And you see the light in his eyes kind of flicker away as his carcass is burnt to a crisp.
Oh no.
Yet he still flies. Valorant, here you go.
So he's burnt, but still flying in the air.
He's still hovering there, yep.
Okay. Okay. Um. Level 2 magic missile towards this guy. Let's try to seal this coffin.
It has to be Thal! Take him down!
Yep. And you don't even need to do it. Well, you know what? Fuck it. Waste the spell slot. I don't care. You hit him, and you see a kind of reaction, kind of pulse from him. As your final spell hits him, the missile kind of turns into a chain that attaches to the pearl on his belt and hooks to you. He plummets down to the sand.
Okay, so ethereal chain has this gem.
Yep.
Can I willingly pull it towards me?
Not right now.
Fair enough. Badass scene. Yeah, that's it for me. Shit.
Callable.
So Thal and the creature are linked by an ethereal chain, and the creature's body is now on the ground.
Yes.
Okay. I am still pretty messed up. So I'm gonna use lay on hands on myself for the full 25. And then I will drop 20 feet, so I'm hovering 20 feet over the ground, and I am just gonna kind of hold position there to observe.
That
Northern Chul still bloody?
Yeah.
Okay. Again, since he's the hexed one, first 2 Eldritch Blasts at him.
The normal one, yeah.
Yeah, Northern one.
Both hit. And I want you to imagine, like, as you're shooting him, he's like crashing into the dune and piles of sand are like flying over.
Oh, hell yeah, absolutely. So that's 25 plus 29.
You said 29 total?
29, yes.
Copy that.
And the other 2, I'm going to split between the ones that are grappling Holo. So the first one will be on the guy on the right, the second one will be on the guy on the left.
Both.
Eleven on the right, 14 on the left.
Yeah, this one is mortal. Push back. Push back. Again, kind of hurt, like kind of collapsing over the tip of the dune and falling onto the other side. And hold on, you're no longer grappled.
Heyo. Knockback effects OP.
I'll just casually take a couple of steps along the top of the dune.
Okay, Chul's turn. Makes a dex save. Gets stuck in the pit. Dex.
Dex save.
Gets stuck in the pit. This one just kind of moves over. And we're gonna do... Yeah. Double pincer.
Pins.
Miss.
9 misses.
15?
15 hits.
For 14, you are grappled. Give me another charisma save. This time more difficult.
Alright. And that did knock her out of her wild shape. Where would you like me to place her actual token?
Yeah, right here.
Okay. Yeah, so she gets knocked out. I'll do the con save first for the spell concentration. Drops it. The lightning dissipates. Charisma save 12. 2 better than last time.
Fails. Go ahead. A low growl that turns into a roar. Her familiar form returns. And you can see as you like transform back and transform into this thing, the pincer is still like hooked onto one of your arms.
Yeah, we'll say she transforms and she looks down at her pinched arm and looks up and growls right in the troll's face.
Saucy.
Back to the top of the round. The dreadful. Here we go.
Yeah, she immediately tries to sink her acidic claw deep into the carapace. Hold on, let me sift through my 8 character sheets I have for Holo.
It definitely hits.
She'll do it again.
Definitely hit.
But just slash as she's grappled. She cares not. She continues to just shove her acidic claws through its carapace, and you see, it melts as her hand touches it as she strikes within.
And it does kind of, the tentacles in its face kind of wriggle out in pain.
She'll end her turn.
Talron.
All right. Well, I mean, first things first. If I can, I guess it'd be an action to get this orb near me.
I didn't say that.
Oh, well. Will it be an action to get this orb near me?
No, it'll be a bonus action.
Okay. But yeah, first things first, he will go ahead and will that to come towards him.
As you kind of focus your magic on the ethereal chain that hooks to the orb, it kind of rips out of the groin area of the beetle. And as it rips out, you can see the body of the beetle start to fade into dusk as this orb flings at you at a rapid speed and embeds itself into your spellbook.
Oh, that's badass. All right. With a pleased look, a rare smile, you'll see across Thauron's face, and then he'll look over towards Holo's area. And we will. Yeah, so around there, so they can hit those two, but not Holo. It will be a level 2 Magnify Gravity.
Guess they both make it.
Uh,
Is your spell save actually 14? I'm not really
no,
sure.
I was supposed to say it was 16. That's why I'm like, why does it say 14?
Then just I guess what the right one makes it?
Yeah. So that is going to be 3d8. Bam. The one who passed only takes 5. Their speed is not reduced, but the others is reduced and takes the full 10.
And you can see the one on the left, its carapace is like cracking as like bits of purplish blood kind of leak through the cracks and exposed parts of his flesh. It is writhing in pain, but it's still moving forward. It's mortal, just in case no one figured that part out.
No, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, works for me.
Callable.
I'm gonna move the 15 feet closer to this shoal, and then lower myself by my remaining 15 feet, and then take a swipe at it.
Yeah, 20 hits.
How's it looking?
Still bloody.
Still bloody? Okay. I'm gonna do it again.
15 misses.
And those miss? Okay. Still a bonus action. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, that's my turn.
Basil, your go.
Alrighty, so bloody in the north, bloody on the right, mortal on the left.
Yep.
Making sure I'm tracking that right. Yet again, first two, right at the northern one. First one hits. Extra 6. 18 damage.
He is now more.
You know, we're going all in on that northern guy. If I don't, he's gonna end up going after Thal. All in.
Does that mean
Yeah.
Basil cares? Does that mean Basil cares about Thal?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Damn.
Come on.
Ah,
I mean, he's here for the fight, right?
Describe the demise of said creature to the north.
As it's kind of warbling and shrieking in pain, the last 2 bolts kind of hurl up into like the tentacle mouth and just burst out of the back, and the carapace and everything just kind of shatters.
Whoa! Blood. Back to their turn. This one is going to go for you, Holo. 21?
Hits. 21 hits.
15.
Damage.
And your grapple. Misses. This one is going to go for you, Calibol. Go ahead and give me a con save.
Con save? Okay.
Wow. Yeah, you're paralyzed.
Can I even be paralyzed?
Yes, actually.
It's a poison.
Okay. Okay.
Let me see.
They look
Yeah,
at
can you
your-
be poisoned?
Yeah, I can't
Because
be
I
put
think
to
they can be
sleep.
poisoned.
I have advantage on saving throws against poison and resistance to poison, and I can't be put to sleep. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh, it is a poison, so you would have advantage. So I guess you can roll again.
Oh, okay. Probably not gonna save me. Oh shit! It actually
Yeah,
probably
it
does.
saves you.
Well, will you look at that? Aren't I just-
That's creature's turn. Holo, back to you.
All right. She's going to attack the one that's grappling her, which is the left one, I believe. Because that's the last one that or is she grappled by both still?
You're grappled by. Yeah, you are. No, you're grappled. Yeah, you're grappled by both. Wow, what did you think of that?
Right. She'll attack the left one first. With an acidic claw.
Definitely hits. Yeah, and you can describe his demise if you want.
Yeah, she's being gripped by the pincer. As she slashes through that claw and frees herself and drops to the one next to her. As that one rises on the floor, you see acid basically dripping into its core and destroying it from within. She'll try to repeat the process towards the other one.
Yes.
Pieces. And yeah, I think with that she'll end her turn.
Wow.
all right. One still living. Level 1 magic missile coming its way.
Yeah, it's. I mean, has to. But
No. That's 11 damage.
yes, sir.
And that's it for me.
Calibol.
I'm gonna attack the bastard that attacked me.
It hits. It is mortal. It hits. Go ahead and describe his death.
Like I just picture Calibal like dodging the tentacle and then just immediately bringing the greatsword down and decapitating it.
And thus, combat comes to an end.
So the beetle's body was incinerated.
It basically turned to dust
Oh, okay.
as the orb was removed.
Well, glad we put an end to that.
He
Are you all?
was a worthy opponent.
Indeed, he was, and you proved. Well, you certainly proved that you have skill at the very least.
Was there ever a doubt?
Well, you can never be too sure. Are you all right, Solo?
You see her shiver and struggle, and you do see her revert into her usual form, though certainly sweaty. And you see a flash of anger that doesn't really fully feel like hers, but she does then fully revert back to normal. Yes. Seems as though the more I'm hit, the angrier I get.
Well, now that we have dealt with this, I can put my full effort into that spell we talked about. It may come in handy in the future.
We'll see. But how do you feel? You took something from him.
Again, you'll see the grin come up on his face as he looks at his spell book. Yes, I'm not sure exactly what this will do, but I can already tell it will be useful.
Oh, good. And we did it without Heronball's blessing.
The smell of cinder kind of appears behind you, Val, as you feel a hand over your shoulder. You look up, you see Harmballs step out of a ring of fire from behind you.
Speak of the devil and he shall appear.
Yes, without my blessing, my dear boy.
Yes, it would seem that way. The wise wolf was correct, but nonetheless, you upheld your end of the deal, Hornball, so you have my thanks in that, at the very least, even if I'm sure you did aid my enemy.
Oh, I was confident the power of friendship would prevail.
Of course. So have you come to tell me exactly what I have gained?
Sure. But really, I've come to invite you for a conversation over bread. Join me.
Bread. Interesting.
It's yes
Very
or no,
well.
Thal.
Very well.
Excellent. And you see him snap, and Thal and him disappear into a puff of fire. And that's where we'll end session for today.
Oh, what kind of bread, though? The cursed kind? The poison kind? You didn't ask.
Oh shit! You did not just separate him from. Oh.
You should have specified what kind of bread.
Good job, guys.
Ooh, you
Yeah, Chris,
cannot.
make a new character for next time.